Good morning. Welcome to the channel. Rick and I are on a lake in the 50 Lakes Cross Lake area. It's a lake we've fished a few times before. Never done great. Done okay. We're hoping to do a little better than normal on this lake. We'd love to make 13. We'll see how that goes. Usually it's a dink fest, so we'll try and remedy that today. We're getting a late start today. It's almost 8 o'clock. We had rain come through this morning, didn't want to get out in the rain, so we thought we'd wait for it to pass a little bit, and now it looks like there's possibly some more coming. So hopefully it'll stay overcast. We can get the bite going for the remainder of the day and not shut off before noon like normal on those sunny days. So I want to thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll get started here in just a minute. Dink fest. Pound and a half, I bet. Fish number one, it's a 1.54. Caught him on a spook, walking it on the edge of the weeds here. With this overcast, low skies, I thought maybe topwater might be the deal today. So we'll see if we can get some more. I think there's another one. No. Same. Maybe a little better. Maybe. Fish number two on the spook, 1.69. 1.69, that's fish number two. Oh, lost him. Oh, there's a different one back. Not that one. Nice. Looks decent. I ain't moving. Nice one. 2-pounder. 2 1/4 at least. Beauty. Beauty. Get him going. Get him going. Rick's first fish is a 2.88, caught on a Max scent plastic worm, green pumpkin.
8.5 inch.
His old standby.
My 7'6" Legend Tournament St. Croix rod. Moderately fast action. Medium heavy. On the edge of the weeds.
Just go around this big one that we were on rather than get off on the need them net.
Yeah, I'm on my way. Nice one. Nothing wrong with that.
Couple of pounds, almost 2.5. Maybe not quite as big as yours, I don't think. Is it?
I don't think he's quite as big as mine.
No, he's not. 275 on the crankbait.
Just put the hammer down. There he is.
Keep him coming. Feel good?
He'll be number 5. He's no 4-pounder or anything.
Looks like a nice one. Couple of pounds anyhow, I think. Close to 2 pounds anyhow. It's a 1.69 on the jig. Green pumpkin jig with a green pumpkin scrub on it that's got one of the legs cut off.
Jungle jig with a 3-inch kaolin scrub.
10.58 is the total for our 5 keepers. Made goal number 1.
Just throwing it out, letting it drop till it hits the top of the weeds, and then slowly dragging it back, trying to keep it from plunging. I can get 3 or 4 pounds of weeds without a problem.
Little guy, good guy.
He hit it
On the ball.
almost as soon as it hit the water. He's not huge by any means.
It's gonna call though. Pretty sure he'll call. Solid color. It's a 253 on the jig. 1157. That's call number 1, up to 11.57.
Hit that as soon as it hit the water.
Got a long leader on this, and I've got some probably too heavy braid on here.
What do you mean by too heavy?
Well, it's so heavy that the knot is so big that I can really feel it on there. I don't think he's gonna help. First cast with plastic worm. I'm fucking not even paying attention. All of a sudden, it's gotta beat 1.69. He's not gonna do it. .78 on the plastic worm. That takes us all the way up to 11.66. 11.66. I just flipped that out there and boom, he was on there. Just, did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you notice how?
Yeah, you're dicking around looking at your line.
Look at my line.
And then when you tightened your line up, he was on there.
He's on there. Started reeling up. I thought I hooked on the weeds, and by God, it was a fish.
You're lucky he didn't have it down to his gullet.
Yeah, he just barely had it in his lip.
Snake?
Feels like it.
Net?
A bass. It's not good enough. Not good enough to call, I don't think. Might be. I don't know if I don't remember what our weight was. .76. I think that was a cull. I couldn't tell if it was 169 or 189, but the weight is 1172. I got it.
Okay, you should cull something.
Yep. Man, he ate it.
Sure did.
Just, there we go. .46 largemouth on a crankbait. Takes up to 12.43. Again, I'm throwing on my 711 moderate heavy Legend glass rod. Today I'm throwing a Storm Arashi Deep. It's a 10-foot diver. It's got a 1 knocker in it. It's got the circuit board lip in it. Dives about 10 feet. I'm trying to keep it above the tops of the weeds. I was throwing a magwort earlier, wigglewort, a magwort, and I lost 3 consecutive fish on it because I think the hooks are, with this rod, it's hard to set the hook on a big plug like that, and they were just coming off. So I decided to switch to something smaller with that's easier to set the hook. I need a stouter rod to throw that magwort, I think.
Net?
I don't think so. I can get it.
I was gonna do that.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't think he's gonna help.
What is our smallest, do you remember?
1.7.
Yeah. That's why I hate them fucking troubles.
Yeah, it's a dilemma. 216. A 216 on the crankbait. Takes us up to 12.80. 12.80. Here's a 238 on the crankbait. I missed the footage. The camera was off, of course. That takes all the way up to 13.02. 13.02. Goal number 2 is met. It's going to be a hell of a try to get to 15, but we've got a couple hours left here, so who knows? We might stumble on them.
Catching a lot of fish, but all little guys.
Yeah, a lot of fish caught. Crankbait is beat up. Rick's been catching a ton of fish on the Ned rig, or the wacky worm. Nico rig, but nothing just
to measure.
just 2 1/4, 2 pounders, 1.5 pounds, that kind of stuff. Here's that Arashi crankbait. I don't know if you can get a good look at that. Pretty sweet. Keep her going here.
Ready?
Yeah.
Need the net?
Yes.
Nice. It's gonna help.
Up to his. I think I got the right bait. All right. $2.84 takes us up to 13.53. Another good one. Came off every net. It's a 288 on the crankbait again. 13.95, 13.95. So our day on the lake is done here on this 50 Lakes Cross Lake area lake for Rick and I. Ended up with 13.95 pounds. Made our first 2 goals, which I guess we have to consider it a success, but we just could not catch a fish over 3 pounds. Caught probably 50, 60 bass and probably 20, 25 northerners. So the fish were biting, just couldn't get the ones of the right size. Caught most of the keepers on crankbaits, and Rick caught a few on a plastic worm and a jig, I think it was. The majority of the fish that we caught was on a Ned rig, but unfortunately the size just wasn't there. But it was a good day fishing. The weather was perfect. It was beautiful, getting a little warm now, but hopefully we can get out later this week and get a little more fishing done, get another video in. Hopefully we can make 15 next time. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the water next time.